So I hope everybody is ready for a rally, guys, because I think this is lifting a little bit of how you call it, scary thoughts from the stock market off your shoulders right now, because we are big up today as of the pre-market. So the question will be today, and this is what we will talk about: will it be a sustainable rally, or it's just a good opportunity to load off some stocks? Because we had some very bad days the last days. Okay, we had some very bad days, and some of you thought maybe, hey, is the rally really over, or is it just buying the dip, right? Because obviously buying the dip can be also very dangerous, right? It can be also buying the dip on the way down. So I hope this is not the case, and we had the opportunity to buy some stocks on the cheap. So welcome, and as always, let me know in the comments where you are watching from, guys. This is always interesting, because we are having here people from Portugal, we have people from Finland, we have people from Singapore, Amsterdam, Singapore, New Zealand, Netherlands, Sweden, New York City, and Liechtenstein. This is and Manchester as well. So thank you very much for tuning in, and let's dive directly into today's agenda. So we are talking about some breaking news, some very interesting topics that popped out this morning, from health crisis up to new IPOs, to new products by Apple or Peloton. So this will be quite interesting. Then we will talk about the market sell-off as well as the rebound. And finally, obviously, we will talk about two stocks that we're following a lot of this morning, which is Tesla. We will talk about the S&P 500 not inclusion, and then we will talk about Virgin Galactic absolute rally, right? Where some people thought, hey, that's already over, or it's going further down. You never know when a stock turn around, but it seems that Virgin Galactic is now having a rocket boost further up, right? So let's have a look into today's topics, guys. This is AstraZeneca. AstraZeneca, okay? I hope I pronounced this right. So it's a company that is here on the public markets, and actually they announced that they had to stop their current vaccine trials because there was some serious illnesses. Okay, so this is quite a setback, obviously, but we have a couple of vaccine candidates, so this is good to have, a diversification into the vaccine game. But obviously this is like something like this is very much concerning, and I'm hoping that something like this is in the normal scale. They said this is something that sometimes happen, and obviously they have to stop it then, and to see what happened. Maybe this specific person or the specific group had some allergic reaction, or their bodies were in a certain state, or the people were already ill or whatsoever. So something like this need to be investigated, so the vaccine is safe afterwards for millions and millions of people, right? This is the overall goal, to make this happen. And obviously something like this, that people get ill after getting a shot, it's obviously, you know, not the best case scenario. So this is obviously a little bit of a bad news as of this morning. Then we having Peloton. I don't know if some people are invested into Peloton. Let me know in the comments. But I think this is one of the best growth stocks out there. I will maybe make a vlog, or I will include it into the top 3 stocks to buy and dive deep into it for the months of September, October. And then I will definitely let you know what's happening here. So actually they are announcing new products, which is great because they didn't have that many, and they are announcing a new bike which has some new features. It's called, I think, the Bike Plus. And it's obviously a little bit more expensive, but they have this Apple approach, okay? And they are actually showing us that people are spending thousands of dollars for a fitness gadget to be at home, totally digitalized, streamed with those classes. It's a fantastic concept. You know, it had a huge push during this health crisis, obviously, because it was one of the solutions, you know, where you can still stay fit while you are at home. So this is obviously very, very positive, and this is interesting, very interesting concept. And I think it could be the how you call it, the Apple of home home products, okay? And then we have a brand new Apple event, all right? Apple will announce on the 15th of September maybe the new iPhones, right? We don't know yet what will be announced, but people say it will be an event maybe with Apple phones, maybe it will be without Apple phones. I will definitely try to stream it on the 15th of September, so in about a week from now, we will stream this event. I'm super excited, and I'm hoping you can come with us on this discovery tour. Which new Apple products will conquer the world, right? I mean, the Apple stock itself is absolutely insanely okay. The Apple stock went, you know, crazy parabolic with the stock split as well, and you know, just the last couple of months were absolutely crazy. You know, for a giant like Apple, you know, over the last 6 months we gained about 100%, which is unbelievable, because this company usually is like a slow mover but sure mover upwards. But this was absolutely insane, fantastic here what Apple stock has done for its shareholders. So let's dive further in the next news, the IPO of Snowflake, guys. I don't know if you know Snowflake. It's like a data warehouse. It's quite interesting because it's one of the biggest IPOs that will come out in the next couple of weeks. And actually what they do is they hosting your data in the cloud, and then they can, you know, do a lot of things with your data, like, you know, data science, data applications, data exchanges. So it's a quite interesting company, and actually also valued pretty much where some very high level investors also jump in, okay? Like people like Salesforce or Berkshire Hathaway. So I think it's fantastic to see that also big traditional investors are baking this IPO and are investing into this company. So this is a very top-notch IPO that we will see here, and the price for the IPO maybe will be around 75 to 85. But let's see if they can get the valuation of 24 billion on the stock market. So this will be quite interesting. They are privately in a Series G investing round. So this is already very, very mature company. And the question is always, if this mature companies come on the market, it's always interesting to, is the market seeing it the same way that private investors seeing the potential, right? Or will we see, a 20-30% decline of the value of the company, right? We have seen things like this, for example, in Uber, right? Uber came very, very late to the market, made their IPO, and their value of the company was $80 billion and then went down, I think, to 60 billion. So very disappointing for these people who are, went privately first into the company just before the IPO and maybe, got the price of $70 billion as of valuation and invested into Uber and then got shaved on the public markets, right? So it's always the question, if the company is valued fair and, the market in the end decides that, right? There's so many market participants that they are deciding what Apple is worth, what Snowflake will be worth, what Tesla is worth, right? So apparently Tesla was not that much worth because they was not included in the S&P 500, right? So let's talk about the crash that just happened. There's still a lot of rumors, a lot of speculations. Nobody can really say what was it. Was it more technical? Was it, people are selling? Was it just overbought? I think it's a mix of everything. But what I wanted to show you is that the best days and the worst days on the stock markets are usually very close to each other, right? So we can see here, for example, this is the graphic here, that, for example, what should I show you, for example, here? Let me have a look. So we have, for example, here if we are looking on the right side, the second worst daily percentage loss was on the 16th of March 2020, all right, of 12 or almost 13%. Then on the left side, the fourth position, the fourth rank, the best day was already the 24th of March, right? And all of these patterns you will see very much often here. This is because that once the market went down quite significantly, you have always these upticks because people are going into the market. So for example, today is the, I think, 3 or 4 days we had just declines on the market. Okay, so we had declines, and now today it's a good day because the mass sales is over and people are buying into the dip. So you have this extreme positive movement today, this rebound, and let us have a look how the indexes are going to look like right now as of this moment. And as you can see right now, the S&P 500 is plus 0.7% up, Dow is a little bit up, and of course the Nasdaq is one of the big winners here. And if we are going into those other companies, like for example Tesla, then you see also Tesla, after the 21%, oh my God, sales, the stock is up almost 7%. I think, all the other companies that we are following, like Space, is also up 3% again, after the 10% incline yesterday. I'm very interested how Nikola will do today. Again, 5% after a 40% gain yesterday with those huge news with GM. So this is absolutely insane, guys. Then other stocks like Apple and all the other players all will be very positive today after yesterday's sell-off. So this is the pattern that we are seeing here into the stock market, that the best days and the worst days are always very, very, very close to each other, right? So this is a pattern that you see very, very often here in the stock market. So it can continue to go up from here, but it just can be, a tick into the overall, where's the graphic here? Maybe it's just, you know, on the way down still for a movement that can, you know, stay there for a couple of weeks, right? We can go for a couple of weeks further down and just be you know, blinded by those green days. Okay, so we never know. I think that it was a great opportunity. Some technical factors telling us that it could be just a temporary downturn that we saw the last 3 days, just, you know, a very healthy correction. And I think that, you know, all in all, you know, if you're keeping those long-term visions, then, you know, the short-term downturns shouldn't really affect you. Okay, so before diving into Tesla, let's have a look into the comments. All right, so let's have a look into the comments. So we have here Canada, we have Bermuda, we have Germany as well. All right, then what else do we have? We have people are asking me to look into Canoe. It's like a subscription EV company. So I will definitely do that the next days and weeks. Then we have people that saying all in Tesla. People from Israel as well. That's fantastic. Nevada, Gilroy. So all international right now. Then we have people saying that, you know, they are they bought the great dips right now, obviously, you know. So what I want to always tell you guys, you know, let us take this example of space. All right, so Virgin Galactic. I think that where's the graphic? Here's the graphic. Okay, people always tell me, you know, should I buy now? Should I wait? I sold on the way down and so on. But you never can expect, you know, when the stock turns around. And for example, people who sold at, you know, 16 maybe, they are now biting, you know, themselves because they lost now 15%. You know, why you don't want to take those 50% by just waiting inside the stock, right? Of course, there was some lucky punches, people that, you know, sold at 25, 27 maybe even, right? But you never can expect that, you know, a stock can go up and down. And I guarantee you that 99.9% you will not make the right move to sell at the very best top and buy back in the very lows. You know, it will be always, you know, you will miss percentage and you will in the end lose a lot of money if you don't take the best days with you that are following the worst days into a stock crash. So this is very important to understand, guys. Never underestimate that. Okay, so make sure also to follow me on Instagram, guys. Wolf of Dubai Danny. We just have 2,000 something followers, so way less than our 17,000 followers or subscribers here on this channel. So this would be highly appreciated if you're following me there as well, because content continues there. Wolf of Dubai Danny, very, very easy to find, and then thumbing up this live stream is also highly appreciated. Okay, furthermore, I have a second channel that you can follow here, Wolf of Dubai Danny 2. Wolf of Dubai 2 is my second channel. In just a couple of weeks, starting in October, we will push out some more content out there. This will be quite interesting for you as well. And therefore, let's dive into Tesla. And I, you know, research what could be the reason why Tesla was not included into the S&P 500. Okay, and it seems that experts are guessing that the committee didn't like the quality of the earnings, right? Because Tesla was obviously qualified to be included into the S&P 500 because it has positive profitable quarters, but the quality, because, you know, they had the regulatory credits that were, you know, the plus point on the cherry on the cake that Tesla was profit for this quarters. So I think, or they think that the quality of this earnings was not satisfying the committee, and therefore they said, let's see how Tesla will do in the next couple of quarters. So the next chance now for Elon Musk and Tesla to be included into the S&P 500 will be in 3 months. Okay, so this will be quite interesting to see. Now, further, about the Virgin Galactic, we talked about it, but just to close it here, I think that Virgin Galactic had a nice feedback from an analyst that said, if you want to invest into the space industry, you don't have so much options. Virgin Galactic is one of the best options out there because, there's just a few companies that's working into the space. What they are doing actually, and this is from my side, guys, what they are doing is so hard. It's so hard that, other companies will be a super hard time to enter this space to offer space tourism. I'm super much convinced that we are so close, okay? And as you have seen, just because they announced a powered flight, plus we had this good coverage by this one analyst, we are shooting up 15%. Can you imagine what will happen to the stock when we finally shoot up Mr. Branson into the air? You know my opinion. I think that we will be very happy. We will be super happy as investors because then the rally for Virgin Galactic will start and a multiple of the stock price will be paid for this absolutely beautiful company. So I'm super excited. I hope you too stay safe and healthy and have a wonderful day here on Wednesday today. So stay tuned and like up this live stream if you like it. I appreciate it. And later on, a full vlog on Tesla crash. So stay tuned and stay safe. I love you all. And I see you in just a couple of hours.